So, because the term people and putting term and then Alley, basically it's becoming where like it's like a young person, like a 15-year-old. Um, and really it's like they're saying Aaron is on top of Mount Hor and Carmel and the cancer and all that kind of stuff. Um, And since Aaron's dead, I'm still going to fast for what I saw in there was a lady, a young girl, 15 years old. Her name is C-A-R. No, sorry, not Car. Sorry, Johnson. Not Car. Okay, this is not Care. Okay, it's K-A-R I-N-Y-A. Karinya. Now, this one I could tell was a real video. I saw it before. This is right when they were doing a lot of the plaza things. And so for people combining World Children's Vision with this stuff, what makes you think they're not going to see it? I don't understand why they think that they're not going to see it. They will. It's just fucked up. They're going to see it. So, um, what was it? It was a combo, I think, between how there really wasn't that magical Elijah spirit hole in the wall. Um, so there's like, and they're trying to do the 6, but on a 15s. So they're doing the hollow teenagers. Yeah, that's what Constantine actually really hated was hollow teenagers because then they'll just take the little ones, you know, the ones that look like real babies, that are babies, and they'll combine it with like an older person when they have they just like basically plaster their face with like a baby and stuff like that, and it's not anything true at all. It's horrible. It's abusive. But because people um these guys doing it too. Um, they had this thing that became this disgusting tremors shit that basically that does a Shed 51 somehow on fasting and praying that the system doesn't go down like this. And I know that because it went right off the silver, like in the silver state. So here is what it pretty much is. Man baby, this is the flower. They always say, like, even people talking about flowers just gets me revved up when they talk about why this or why or whatever and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to explain the T-Rex one real quick because it was a Benaniah thing, and Benaniah fixes the dog side. So the stallions in the quarter is actually the horses that run to stall the lions that are basically doing the dens from hurting people and then making it out like it's some illness that you're politically voting for somehow. So I'm not actually voting. I don't care who's running. I'm not voting. After that pink on Mount Horror thing, I was like, yeah, I'm not voting. Because they keep, basically, you're asking Satan, what is your favorite fucking pastime? And that's what it'll be like for me in heaven. I'll be like, so what was your favorite pastime? You know, what were you passing the time doing? Because everybody else really can't do anything. They're just watching. While they kind of do the spider thing, but it's more like the King Lear project by saying, my daughters love me, my daughters love me. Stuff like that, like 3 daughters, and they're fighting over the father's love. I really don't care. I know that only God can be jealous for me, and that's it. So it's like, for example, one of them was come away with me, and let's go into jail. So they like want to spy and provoke a person just in like a jail cell. And everyone's going to gather around this person. Or in a hospital. Like, what good is spies if you all become a part of a hive system on one person? That is your joke. While the other ones run around like they got two legs, but they actually have a third leg that runs around too, doing the same stuff, but they basically go to that person and threaten them with everything else too. And I don't care for them either. It's like jerk gens lotion. Anyways, so this, and then the other one was the bracelet one, where they use Rachel to do the pasture thing. Not Rachel, Rebecca. On the pasture thing, then they say Leia and the other ones that whatever that were supposedly part of the faith thing get to kind of be the doctors to it. And then the third one is that they actually get them involved and take one of those kids and move them. And then after what happened to Hasham, and they actually did grotesquely treat this person very bad, they try to imply it was an aborted baby and alien fetuses. That wasn't a full-grown person. That's called purple. Admonish them for that, even though they, like, a lot of people really don't believe it, but it's true. Admonish them for that. So then, as they keep saying that somebody took their kid while they're playing Beersheba with a 15-year-old somewhere. I mean, seriously, she was already married, obviously. That's the real story, right? That Beersheba was already married. So did she get married at 12? And then moved and then remarried David at 15? They're all in their... This stuff I'm fasting off because I can't believe that they would allow them to tech it. And do it. And drug do it. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it. So the guy who won't be able to separate son from Benaniah, the more that they keep coming to them saying that while they are moving actually one, and saying that you try to accuse him of trying to take their child or something like that, while he's basically... It keeps transferring from, you know how it was 2 women in the story? So it starts going through a bunch of women, and then it starts actually turning into a dude. So it's like a chick, and this is Chip, by the way, a chick accusing, or another dude, accusing a guy now of trying to take their kids away. And stuff like that. It just keeps transferring. Now, it's not that when they stop accusing, there's no problem. But since the guy actually just treats them like they're just women, like, I don't even have this thing, by the way, about me, because I know that would have been a Benaniah thing to fix. But since he's not there, they won't separate it, and they'll just, like, T-Rex their ass. That's what they fucking do. Like, I was just like, yeah. But the Jude law, they avoid it by saying it's like St. Jude or the kids. It's not like St. Jude. In the very beginning where they had Jude law play, they said go after the kid. They waited on the kid, and that was Joash. Okay? But everyone else is saying that they're kids with it when they're doing it. So this is the flower. Man baby. Down syndrome. This is the orange flower. Man babies. And it's not funny. It's not funny at all. Especially since technically you're all fucking gluten free. Man baby. Down syndrome. Man baby. Down syndrome. Man, baby. Down syndrome. Man, baby. Down syndrome. And they're sitting there checking off of Solomon's temple saying, I hate you, I love you. It has nothing to do with that. You either love the person or you don't, and you're willing to actually make it work. Because even on their best these days, they couldn't even do that. Man, baby. Man, baby. Down syndrome. And then the other guys are going to lose it because if they keep moving that and moving the other ones around, that's why I said I was kind of black pink for you so that you wouldn't have to go through that bullshit system. And that was in the silver state. So I hope they do find your child. Down syndrome.